all punk is just energy. It's like getting your energy out and having fun, you know?
Only thing to do, just go in there and thrash, you know. Go in there and knock each other around, have a good time, you know.
I'm here to see the show and like to dance and release some aggression and stuff.
This is slam dancing. The dancers are punks, kids most of them. The song, I'm Not Pretty, performed by the Lewd. The place, Mabuhay Gardens, better known as the Fab Mab, a center of activity in the Bay Area's growing punk rock scene. For most of us, exposure to the punk scene is limited. We've all seen them on the streets, of course, with their hair dyed outrageous colors, safety pins through their noses, and dressed all in black or in leather. They seem to be trying to provoke fear or anger in non-punks. Even the names of the groups, the Mutants, the Lewd, the Circle Jerks, the Dead Kennedys, seem to conjure up images of sex and violence. And to the outsider, the question is, how real is the violence? The punk rock movement began in England almost a decade ago by a class of young people rebelling against what they saw as oppressive economic conditions. Their outlandish dress and behavior was a way of getting back at the system. On the other hand, most Bay Area punk rockers are white and affluent, and at 16 or 17, few of them have confronted the frustrations of a tight job market. So, why do they become punk rockers?
I told you already, I'm bored of doing what I'm told, like your parents tell you to do this and do that, and you go to school.
Because I like the bands, I don't really like what's going on, but you can avoid it, you know, you can avoid, you know, it's not like you have to be involved in all this violence. I mean, like hard rock is just, they're sitting there talking about sex and drugs. I mean, punk talks about real life, I mean, like, you know.
Kids are just tired of driving around in hot rod cars and wearing T-shirts and going to concerts where there's 170,000 people.
Over 18's a jerk, man.
They conform. If you're over 18, you do what your employer says, you do what your friend says, you don't do what you want. And like, it's the young generation saying, hey, you know, we're our own people.
Olga has been going to punk clubs since they opened for the first time in San Francisco 5 years ago. 3 years ago, she became a punk rocker herself.
It's got rebel spirit, and you got to be like a revolutionary and rebel type to be a real good hardcore punk rocker. You know, I mean, you just have a lot of feelings, you know, and kind of unable to express it any other way. I believe in it because I believe it's one of the last quests for free enterprise that exists in America. And I find most punks to be real patriotic, to be real Americans. I've always, you know, had my roots in American rock since I'm an American kid. And it's like kind of like that's all that I really like. You know, I mean, I love classical music, and I love all kinds of music, don't get me wrong. But I love real music made by real people, as opposed to fake music made by a machine designed to control people. And you know, with machines and electronics and stuff, you know, I would rather go see a live person playing an instrument.
If you listen to the more popular Bay Area radio stations, you won't hear very much punk rock music. You may hear what the music industry calls new wave music, a dandified, slick version of punk rock. Unlike the new wave hit bands Blondie, Devo, and the Pretenders, few punk bands are recorded on major record labels. Instead, you'll find them on local labels like Subterranean and Rough Trade. But if you just listen to their music, you still wouldn't understand what it means to be punk or understand how it differs from the rebel music of the 50s and 60s. To really understand, you'd have to spend some time at a growing number of Bay Area nightclubs.
The
critique by the general public that many of the punk performers are not really musicians is probably true. They're more performer than they are musician. But because of the fact that that participatory experience of saying, hey, I can do that, and getting up there, or just being so gutsy, people identify with that. And there's a very strong camaraderie between the audience and our performers.
To an outsider, that camaraderie may seem less than friendly, which brings us back to our original question. How real is the violence?
Shock. No, everybody wants to, it's like shock. It's like, people, like, a lot of punks aren't into Hitler or Nazis, but they wear swastikas, and it's only because of shock value.
We're not into
Shock
violence.
value. We like to say, look, girls who wear black lipstick don't want to look ugly. They just like to shock people, And that's what, like, the swastikas, nobody likes Hitler. I mean, there's a few guys, right?
Yeah.
All these kids are just like kids, and they want to have fun and throw each other around and dive off the stage, but nobody's really hurting each other.
This was before bow and arrow times.